started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Chippewas offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
And, guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw it to Manuel. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He's got the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Chippewas are flying down the field. They're going to run it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Davis. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. That pass is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. They're working that left side. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Emmanuel. He finds his man. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Chippewas are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Keeps looking downfield. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quick handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Illinois' offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
Now they'll run the draw. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the single back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. First down here for the offense. They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Boyd. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. 3rd down after the run. He wants to throw it again. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Illinois offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Throwing right. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Breaks the tackle.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? From the 22 on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Scanning the field, it's Emmanuel. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Off play action on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 1st snap in the red zone on this drive. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Chips. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
They're trailing by 11 to Ole Miss. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
When you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Altmaier. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about. And it's caught! Touchdown, Illini!
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They'll throw it on first down. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now on second down. To the air, it's Emmanuel. Steps away to find some room. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. To the ground with the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. When the offense has had enough, they'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down.
False start. Offense.
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. 1st down here for the offense. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the air, it's Altmaier. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. It's a draw. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner goes down. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. The give to the back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. A first down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Sanders. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying play action. He lets one fly deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking for room. It's McCray. Hard running there. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Got his man down the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Trying to find his man on 1st down. That's caught. It's Sanders.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Makes the catch. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll run it from the gun. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Look at the pass. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45.
Neutrals on the defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Looking downfield, it's Emmanuel. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Chippewas! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Nevada. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Can anyone catch him? And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous that he gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line gets set, first down. Handoff to the single back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. They're going to ride this running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Catch is made at the 15. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sideline, it's McCray. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner will be dragged down. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The Chippewas decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Offense getting set for first down. Leaves it with the back. Nifty little dance step.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Unloads to the wideout. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Third and short now from their own 48. To throw, it's Altmaier. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again.
First down, Illinois.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And his throw is incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Gives it to the back on the draw. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Coming up, fourth down.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And the Chippewas will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Pulls it in. It's Franklin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He's going to pass. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Fires to the wideout. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll leave it with him. Running with power. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Floating away. Runs through the tackle. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. Might be looking to run. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Chippewas line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Illinois offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Makes the grab. It's Franklin. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's McCray. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They want to just keep throwing it. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field. A shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The quarterback takes a knee.
Number 32, and Buck Ryan to kick it away.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Pretty much down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously you want to do everything you can to make it as short a Hail Mary as possible, right? So try to get a chunk right here before you have to take Jesse that big shot to the end zone.
And you know they're already dialing up that shot play, right? Who has the best hands on offense? Who has the best size? Who can go up, high point the football, and win you this game?
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive of the game comes up empty. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.